What is going on, everybody? Zoo back here once again in No Man's Sky. And hey, what are we doing today? Today we are looking over all the updates we got in 2021, and I'm going to tell you what I thought about them. So right here we're looking at the trailer for the Companions update. Now this one was a very unexpected update. I don't know that anyone expected to get this, but what we got in this one was pets. We could now have the animals we find on planets become our pets, and they do little things for you. I found this update to be fun. It wasn't game-changing or anything in that kind of way. It wasn't like a major game changer, except maybe in the early game, because the pets can actually, a lot of people don't realize, the pets can make you a lot of money. I actually have a video about it. Check it out. Link in the description. But your pets can help you make a lot of money, and they'll sometimes help you when bad guys attack you. But I don't know. I think it's just fun the way you can modify the eggs and yeah, make your own like kind of crazy pet, or find little cute ones like that one. So that was Companions. That was the first one that we got in 2021. Followed by No Man's Sky Expeditions. Now, Expeditions changed the game quite a bit, as it gave us a whole new way to play. A whole new game mode with seasonal expeditions. Now, this hasn't been as smooth as it kind of sounded like it was going to be when they first came out. Expedition 1 and 2 went pretty well, but then there was an extremely long wait for Expedition 3. Like, I'm talking months before Expedition 3 came out, when the others were a lot quicker. So, after Expedition 3, though, 4 came out very quickly, like within a couple days. So, can we see one more by the end of the year? I hope so. I hope we get Expedition 5 by the end of this year. That would be really cool. I would be into that. And yeah, Expeditions, I would have to say, out of all of these, is probably my favorite that we've gotten in 2021. It's the update that added the most gameplay and, new ways to play, things like that. Next up, we have Prisms. Now, Prisms is a strange update, to me at least. It just seemed, when it came out, seemed weird. It didn't add much in terms of gameplay, other than you could now ride, flying creatures. And it had a lot of graphic overhaul, like with the rain effects and pets having fur and, the things looking wet when it rains. But gameplay-wise, Prisms really didn't add much. It made the game look nicer, and it gave us the flying pets, which is definitely super cool. But aside from that, it really didn't add too much, in my opinion. So, not a life-changing update or super game-changing. Oh, but it did add the stars. I forgot about that. That's probably the best thing I think Prisms added, was the stars. I just love to build a base and look up at the stars. And these reflections and everything are really cool. But like I said, this one did not add much in terms of gameplay, but it did make things look very pretty. And there is the big tease. We still, at this point of recording, do not know what that thing is for, or have any real idea of what it's for. And what we find out in this year, 2021, I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. I don't know. So here we go into the last update we received for this year, which is Frontiers. Now, Frontiers sounded very good. When I first heard about it, it sounded big, Frontiers. But I'll be honest with you guys, I gotta say I was a little underwhelmed with Frontiers. Frontiers gave us the ability to have our own settlements that we manage, which is basically like a small little town management mini game. And while it's kind of cool, it really doesn't add much to your gameplay. It's just one of those things, like, you know, you check on a couple times during a play session, and that's really about it. So the settlements themselves, not that big a deal in my opinion. But what was a big deal was the building overhaul we got with this update. They completely redid building, made it a lot easier to build cool stuff, you know, without having to know all the glitch building techniques and things like that. But I think the base building overhaul was definitely welcomed, and I love it. I love the new base building. The settlements, on the other hand, they're very minor. They're just like a very minor part of the game that you wouldn't really spend a lot of time on. Now, will they stay that way? I'm not sure. But yeah, this one, again, it was good, but not what I was expecting. So after looking at all those, I'm going to say that Expeditions was by far my favorite one. So let me know in the comments below what was your favorite this year. Plus, do you think we are going to get at least one more update, one more named update, and maybe an expedition by the end of the year? Or maybe just one more expedition by the end of the year? And do you think they have big plans for 2022? And maybe we'll see some very big changes in 2022 coming to the game. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But this video is a little bit early. I'm doing it in November, but I wanted to do a look back at 2021 and the updates we got. But I still think there's a little more that could come before the end of the year. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all the people whose names are on the screen. Those are all my channel members, and I appreciate you guys so much that you decided to join the channel. It means a lot to me. And hey, if you like this video and you like No Man's Sky, you might want to hit subscribe or like. It really helps me out, and you might like some of the content on the channel. But there it is, guys, 2021 updates, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.